the tingling, numbness, or burning in your hands and feet is getting out of control, do yourself a favor and don't scroll by this video, because there is a natural way to actually help. And I really want all these people out there not to spend a ton of money like I did, getting bounced doctor to PT, back to doctor, back to PT, when they really just didn't have the solution that we were looking for. And I kid you not, the very first thing that my doctor told me was to get this brace, because I have neuropathy in my right hand, and the numbness and tingling literally got so bad that I did have to go see a doctor for it. But because there's just no pill for neuropathy, they just sent me to get this brace, and then they sent me off to PT, which they told me the very first time I went, we cannot actually make it get any better, we can just maintain it. After a year and spending a ton of money on physical therapy and it not actually helping like they told me it wouldn't, I did some research on my own and I looked into it a little bit more. I found out that there's this rare compound called blackseed oil whose active ingredient is called thymoquinone. And when you combine this with oregano oil, whose active ingredient is carbachol, they're able to have this synergistic effect. There were decades of clinical research that went on that discovered that there was hidden inflammation that collects around your nerves, which could be causing that tingling and burning sensation. When you combine this oregano oil and blackseed oil, it's able to help get rid of that inflammation, which could be causing that sensation to come back. I started taking these capsules for myself, and overnight I noticed a difference, and I was actually starting to get the sensation back in my hand. After 2 weeks straight of taking them, I really noticed that I wasn't having the burning, the tingling, and the numbness in my hand was getting significantly better. I still have a little bit of numbness, but again, it's not going to go away completely. And I could live with that because I could handle a little bit of numbness, but the pins and needles and the burning, that I couldn't live with. But you do have to be careful if you are trying oregano oil and blackseed oil for yourself, because there's so many different companies out there that are diluting their product to the point where you're only getting like 60 or 70% of that thymoquinone and carbachol that you really need, which is exactly why the only one I take is here from MAJU. It's got 90%. If you can relate and you want to get help with that numbness and that tingling, now's the time to do it. I'm going to link them down below for you.